And let me say this, fam. Me, I'm an analytical thinker. Okay? I've always has been. So, here's the point. This current situation with these politicians, particularly the ones who were running for presidency, and their operation, their egregious, nefarious operation to defame Trump and his administration after Barack Obama was leaving office. Family, what they have been proven to have done, the Obama administration, Hillary's campaign, I don't think I can call it an administration because she's not a president, she's not a sitting president, but her campaign, her affiliates, her political affiliates, what they have done and what has been exposed in this 2020 family, that is event horizon. It's the end all be all, family. There's no more arguing or debating or discussing if the United States government is a fascist, white supremacist system. It's not a democracy. It's not a republic. It's not none of that shit. Okay? And their laws and how their laws are enforced are arbitrary. They're biased. Okay.
The story of this hearing comes true. That if somebody corrupts the process, that if somebody lies to the court, they face discipline or maybe criminal prosecution.
Whoa, buddy. Hold on, Mr. Graham. Hold on. Maybe criminal prosecution? Did he just... Okay. You see? Family, I want y'all to understand something. You see, there's a reason why certain individuals, black people in this country, have not stopped for 298 years stressing the importance of us understanding white supremacy. Now, family, Mr. Grant, this chairman, Mr. Grant, I'm not going to call him a white supremacist, but he most definitely, with just that statement alone, he said maybe criminal prosecution. Let me rewind. I know what I heard. God tell me if I'm wrong.
Extremist content and Russian disinformation online, October 2017. Protecting our elections, examining shell companies and virtual currencies as avenues for foreign interference, June 2018. Cyber threats are against our national critical infrastructure, August 2018. We have looked at Russia's role in the election. Now we're going to look at the Mueller investigation. And we're going to look hard. And we're going to see if what Mr. Rosenstein said at the start of this hearing comes true. That if somebody corrupts the process, that if somebody lies to the court, they face discipline or maybe criminal prosecution.
Okay.
You described
just like I said. He said maybe criminal prosecution. All right, family. You know what? It's a wrap. Mr. Graham, with all due respect, Mr. Graham, Chairman Graham, he's compromised, okay? Family, he's compromised. He said maybe.
The elites, the government, sent white supremacists disguised as law enforcement and militia into the black community to kill black people. Act like y'all don't remember that. That's literally what they're doing now. Sit here and act like you don't remember that shit. That's the whole point of him. Because he was like, yo, this is not police. They sent trained white supremacists disguised as military personnel into the ghetto to kill blacks. And that's why that nigga had to turn up and defend the community. So I just want white America to know. Y'all keep acting like y'all don't know the police is the KKK. Y'all keep acting like y'all don't know the FBI is the KKK. Y'all keep acting like y'all don't know these judges and these DAs is the KKK. Or they Freemasons. Point in case, Ahmaud Arbery. What happened with Ahmaud Arbery? The police told the white community not to call the police. They designated another white civilian as the appointee to watch the community. Those self-designated white civilians, aka ex-police officer who was friends with the DA, killed Ahmaud Arbery for jogging, and then the district attorney told the police not to arrest him. So that is systematic racism, to where racist ass white people can kill us, and then investigators are also racist, so they don't investigate. District attorneys are also racist, so they don't prosecute. So y'all got this shit set up in y'all favor all the way. And so I want white people to know, y'all gotta realize that that's true. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's true. And we're not going for that no more. I don't want to hear nothing about no law. I don't want to hear nothing about none of that. Okay? You are not going to continue to come into our community as a police officer and kill us at free will because in your spare time, you a motherfucking grand wizard for the Klan. Them days is over.
It's simply Europeans versus Africans. They are natural oppositions to one another, and you cannot negate them. The history is there. Everything is there to show you. And so when you go back, and this is why, you know, the nation, they say, you know, history is best qualified to tell us who we are, and what we must do. And so if you're not a scholar of history first, no matter what discipline you may study in school, no matter what your career field is, if you don't have a thorough knowledge of personal history and collective history, when I say personal, like your own personal history, meaning, you know, your life history, your bloodline history, and then how that fits into the history of your people, you're definitely a coon. You have to be a coon by default, because you'll be acting on societal consciousness, which is a non-conscious, which is a false stimulus concocted by white people.
And imagine.
Family, look up this piece of legislation. It's called Article 5 Confederation. Article 5 Confederation allows a state to act independently from the United States government. Basically, become its own country, so to speak. And its law is the law of the land, of their land. No government insight or regulation at all. That's Trump's plan for a lot of the red states in this country. A lot of the red states in this country want to disband from the federal government. So what I'm describing to y'all, family, is that's the makings of a civil war. That's what started the first Civil War. Y'all remember? The Confederate didn't want to be a part of the Union. You see? We are on the brink of a civil war. Black people, they're gonna use us as cannon fodder, family, if we let them.
Be abused, which they have seen. Push them the wrong way, they're gonna fight back. They're using us to get what they want to achieve.
Yep.
So when you hear them talking about quarantine, just understand they're gonna target black people.
Yep.
Not even gonna target Asians. And when they talk about quarantine, they're talking about black folk. You understand that? They're talking about us. Every time with this damn virus, they won't say anything about the Asians, but they want to keep taking the discussion back to us. How will this affect black people? Black folk, where do black folk work at? Everything is about focusing on us. There's a bunch of you who are not getting this.
Too many.
Yes, they do.
That's exactly what they mean.
Yes, they do. They're talking about us. When you want to talk about your King Alfred plans and whatnot, people, when they're talking about and talking about staying at home, when they talk about that, people shelter in place, they're talking about limiting black people's movement. And I'm not so much concerned about what they're doing now. I'm concerned about, okay, what is it that you want to do, that you want to make sure that we don't move?
You know what they want to do.
What is it exactly you're trying to do that you don't want us moving for? Yes, this virus is real, but the measures that they're now talking about are outrageously out of proportion and excessive